Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another action-packed episode of Four-Year Starters Daily Lineup. It's Thursday, June 29th, and we're ready to hit the ground running with some thrilling stories from the world of sports. But before we dive in, here's a fun fact to get your adrenaline pumping. Did you know that on this day in 2007, the Boston Celtics made a blockbuster trade that would reshape their franchise? They acquired Kevin Garnett from the Minnesota Timberwolves, forming the legendary Big Three alongside Paul Pierce and Ray Allen. Talk about a game changer. Now let's get down to business, starting with a headline that is sure to ignite the passion of football fans everywhere. In story number 1, we'll be discussing the sensational transfer of Kai Havertz to Arsenal in a jaw-dropping £65 million deal. This talented young midfielder has been making waves in the Bundesliga, and his move to the Gunners has sent shockwaves through the footballing world. Will Havertz be the missing piece that Arsenal needs to challenge for silverware? We'll break it down, dissect the numbers, and analyze the impact of this high-profile signing. But that's not all, folks. In story number 11, we'll be talking about a reunion that has fans of the beautiful game buzzing with excitement. Tata Martino, the renowned Argentine coach, has just been announced as the new head coach of Inter Miami. And guess who he'll be working with? None other than the legendary Lionel Messi. This dream team partnership has sparked a frenzy of speculation and anticipation. Will Martino's tactical genius unlock the full potential of Messi in the MLS? We'll explore this electrifying collaboration and share our predictions for its potential impact on the league. So buckle up, sports enthusiasts, because today's lineup promises to be a roller coaster ride of emotions, surprises, and adrenaline-fueled excitement. It's time to dive into the world of sports and witness the magic unfold. Get ready for another thrilling episode of Four-Year Starters Daily Lineup. Upbeat music plays. Host. Welcome back to the Sports Buzz podcast, where we bring you the latest and greatest in the world of sports. I'm your host, your name, and we have a jam-packed episode for you today. So let's not waste any time and dive right into our headlines. Background crowd cheering sound effect. Host. Story number 1, folks, and it's a hockey extravaganza. The Chicago Blackhawks come out swinging, clinching the top pick with the talented Connor Bedard. But oh boy, the Arizona Coyotes seem to be skating on thin ice with some surprising choices. And let's not forget the draft's wild ride, featuring embarrassing moments and heartwarming tributes that will have you on the edge of your seat. Exciting hockey organ music plays. Host. And now on to story number 2, where the U.S. men's national team shows us what they're made of. With a resounding victory, they score not 1, not 2, but 6 goals against St. Kitts and Nevis in the Gold Cup. Talk about a goal-scoring spree. These athletes have got the fans roaring with excitement. Roaring crowd sound effect. Host. And finally, story number 3 hits us right in the baseball feels. New York Mets owner Steve Cohen isn't pulling any punches. He's expressing frustration with his team's underperformance and hinting at a potential trade deadline sell-off if improvements aren't made. Get ready for a nail-biting trade season, folks, because Cohen is leaving no bases uncovered. Baseball bat hitting sound effect. Host. Whew, that was some serious sports action, my friends. We covered the Chicago Blackhawks' triumph, the U.S. men's national team's glorious win, and the New York Mets owner stirring up the baseball world. It's like the sports universe has turned up the intensity to a whole new level. Upbeat music fades out. Host. But hey, that's all the time we have for today on the Sports Buzz podcast. Make sure to tune in next time for more thrilling headlines and electrifying sports stories. Until then, keep that sports spirit alive. And remember, it's not about winning or losing, it's about the love of the game. Podcast outro music fades in. In a significant transfer move, Kai Havertz has officially joined Arsenal from Chelsea for a transfer fee of £65 million. The 24-year-old forward has signed a long-term contract with the Gunners, becoming Mikel Arteta's first signing of the summer. Havertz's arrival is expected to strengthen Arsenal's squad as they look to bounce back from their title collapse last season. Havertz, who scored the winning goal in the 2021 Champions League final, failed to meet expectations at Chelsea during his 3-year stint at the club. However, Arsenal has been following the young German talent for quite some time, even scouting him before his Bundesliga debut for Bayer Leverkusen. With his style of play and abilities, Havertz is seen as a good fit for Arsenal, adding versatility and strength to their midfield. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta praised Havertz's quality and believes he will bring variety to their play. Havertz's signing is expected to be followed by a move for West Ham midfielder Declan Rice, as Arsenal continues to strengthen their squad for the upcoming season. The signing of Havertz is seen as a statement of intent from Arsenal, who finished runner-up in the Premier League last season. With Havertz's arrival and potentially Rice's addition, Arsenal aims to challenge for the title and compete at the highest level. In conclusion, Arsenal has made a significant signing in Kai Havertz, securing the talented midfielder from Chelsea. With his arrival, Arsenal's midfield options have been bolstered, providing them with greater strength and versatility. The Gunners are looking to build a strong squad to compete for the Premier League title next season. Inter Miami has made a big splash in the soccer world by appointing Tata Martino as their new head coach. Martino, who previously coached Lionel Messi during his tenure as the Argentina national team coach, will reunite with the superstar in Major League Soccer, MLS. Martino, who is currently awaiting his visa confirmation, brings a wealth of experience to Inter Miami. He had a successful stint with Atlanta United in MLS, leading them to win the MLS Cup in 2018. Despite leaving Atlanta United for personal reasons, Martino expressed his fondness for MLS and mentioned that the possibility of returning to the league is always there for him. Prior to joining Inter Miami, Martino coached the Mexican national team and led them to victory in the CONCACAF Gold Cup. However, the team struggled at the 2022 World Cup, resulting in an early elimination. Following the expiration of his contract, Martino left his role with Mexico. Inter Miami had been without a head coach since the sacking of Phil Neville in June. The team had a poor start to the season, sitting at the bottom of the Eastern Conference with only 15 points from 15 games. Martino's appointment brings excitement to Inter Miami, as he not only has a successful track record in MLS, but also a previous collaboration with Messi that yielded positive results for the Argentina national team. Inter Miami fans will be eager to see how Martino's coaching expertise, along with the addition of Messi, will impact the team's performance in the upcoming season. With Messi's decision to join Inter Miami, despite interest from Barcelona and Saudi Arabia, the team's prospects are looking brighter. The reunion between Martino and Messi adds further anticipation, as their previous partnership has proven successful on the international stage. Inter Miami's managing owner, Jorge Mas, expressed confidence in Martino's abilities and believes that his coaching experience at the highest levels will benefit the team. The expected arrival of Messi in July adds even more optimism for a turnaround in Inter Miami's performance. In conclusion, Tata Martino's appointment as the new head coach of Inter Miami brings excitement and anticipation to the team. With his previous success in MLS and his reunion with Lionel Messi, Inter Miami fans can expect a positive impact on the team's performance in the upcoming season. Upbeat music fades in. Host. And that's a wrap for today's episode of 4-Year Starter. We've covered the field from end zone to end zone, leaving no yardage untouched. I don't know about you folks, but I'm feeling the adrenaline pumping through my veins after that incredible discussion. Co-host. Absolutely, my friend. We've tackled the hottest topics, analyzed the biggest plays, and brought you the inside scoop on all things sports. It's been a wild ride, and we couldn't have done it without your support. Host. That's right. We want to give a huge shout-out to our MVPs, our listeners. Your passion for sports is what keeps us going, and we can't thank you enough for joining us on this incredible journey. Co-host. We've had some unforgettable moments on this podcast, haven't we? From jaw-dropping buzzer beaters to heart-stopping comebacks, it's been a thrill to relive those unforgettable games with all of you. Host. And let's not forget the amazing guests who have graced our virtual studio. We've had the privilege of chatting with legendary coaches, superstar athletes, and sports analysts who truly know the game inside out. Their insights have been invaluable, and we hope you've enjoyed hearing from them as much as we have. Co-host. But hey, the game isn't over yet, folks. We're not done hitting those three-pointers or scoring those touchdowns. So make sure to follow us on social media to stay up to date with all the latest news, episodes, and maybe even some behind-the-scenes action. Host. Absolutely. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at 4-Year Starter Podcast. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that follow button and join our team. Co-host. And remember, folks, tomorrow is a brand new day, and we'll be back with more thrilling episodes, expert analysis, and exciting interviews. So mark your calendars, set those reminders, and get ready to jump back into the game with 4-Year Starter. Host. Until then, keep that competitive spirit alive, sports fans. Stay passionate, stay dedicated, and keep chasing those victories, both on and off the field. Thanks for being the MVPs of our podcast, and we'll catch you next time. Upbeat music fades out. Thank you.